I know y'all tired of y'all job. I was just like you. Some of y'all may have a boss that you just can't seem to get it right with. And no matter what you do, the boss is always tripping on you. You might be working 40 hours, you might be working overtime, or you might be trying to get it right, or you might barely show up at work. I know, I've been there. So let me tell y'all, I know you get tired of your job. You know why you get tired of your job? It's because you feel like you're not doing nothing with your life. You may get tired of the people that's there. But in reality, it's all good because it ain't nothing personal because you don't know these people. You just go to work and you work with them. I know how y'all feel. I just work with them. I don't know these people, but you want to be in your own zone, your own shadow, your own mode, that you don't want to be bothered, but they hate when you do your job, go to work and go home. Now let me know if y'all was in situations like that. It's just like you do something at the job, they want you to do something extra. You do something extra, you ain't do that right, the extra that you did. So it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't work these 40 hours. I don't work 50, 60, and it's all good. But the reason why you tired of your job is because you want something new in your life. And I know you can't afford to quit because the way your mind is set up, you only focus on one income. That's why you can't afford to quit. This whole time you've been working, 5 to 10 years, you caught up in this one income. So if that ever goes wrong, you back at square one because you only had one income to begin with. So in reality, what we do wrong is that we don't have enough discipline to prepare ourselves for the real world. Because when you working in the real world, the job is all what they tell you to do. Say if we don't have a job, we don't apply ourselves to have a job. And a job is a job. Let's keep it real. Think about those people on the corner that just be asking people for money. They'll say, I work for food or homeless, please help me. Now, some of them may be homeless. Some of them may not be. So in reality, at the end of the day, they still find a way to get them some money. They ain't working at a job. They saying they homeless, or if they is, they may be. But if they not, that's a skill in itself. You see what I'm saying? They mindset different. They probably make more money than the people working. Let's keep it real. Because we so stuck on, this is the only way we can make money. This is the only way we can make money. But y'all may want to be an entertainer, have a business. Y'all trying to figure out how to make y'all money in another way. But what y'all not doing, y'all not doing y'all research. Y'all doing that overtime. So that's why y'all tired of y'all job, because y'all can't live life how y'all want to live life. It's rules. And they rules, sometimes some jobs don't be cool. Let me know if y'all got a cool job, if y'all can work, and the supervisor don't trip on y'all. Y'all may have jobs where the supervisor don't get it, that y'all not human, so once y'all get done with y'all job assignment, they trying to find y'all another job assignment to do. That's not a good supervisor. If you was a great supervisor, I'm not giving my people no more work to do. Once you done with your job, you go do whatever you want. So whenever I need you, as long as I can find you. That's how a good supervisor would work, because at the end of the day, you're only good as your team. And I'm going to vouch for you over my supervisors. If they said something about my people on my team, I'm going to tell them, y'all want to run my team? Then don't tell me nothing about my team. Now, I can tell you that it may sound harsh, but it's not harsh, because sometimes you got to stand up for yourself, because people going to run all over you. So once you know in this world that once you stand up for yourself, and I know you tired of your job, it's okay to be tired of your job because you want more out of life. But what you going to do to get more out of your life? Because if you keep crying the same story, you're doing the same thing, working at your job, you're just complaining at that point. Stop complaining. Get out your feelings. Figure something out. So once you figure something out, you're going to be straight. Because I know you can't wait. That's your dream, to just quit your job. But you can't afford to. Because at the end of the day, the economy is getting bad. Prices are going up. So you like, what you going to do? You got to figure out how to adapt. Once you start learning how to adapt in this environment, and it's going to take a lot. But the first thing it's going to take is for you to get out your feelings. So get out your feelings. Learn how to adapt. And stop being like, oh, man, I hate my job, but I can't quit because what if this happened? So let me ask you this. So if your job fired you tomorrow, would you be able to live your life how you want to live? Or you'll be panicking? Or you'll put your mind to use and try to find another job, right? So if you put your mind to use to find another job, why you want to put your mind to use to find out what you want to do and do what you want to do? Oh, because I don't get paid. That's where y'all keep going wrong at. Stop worried about getting paid first. I ain't got paid from this channel yet, but I still get up. I still enjoy doing it, and I still like talking. And the only reason that I ain't been posting a lot is because I'm thinking about something different. I'm thinking about a strategy, not because I don't want to post, because I still post Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I may change my mind and start posting more all throughout the week, because I've been going through this too. I've been feeling like this too. You know you can't afford to quit. So if you can't afford to quit, because this is how it goes. It's like a never-ending cycle. Say if you was tired of your job, right? And then it's like, you tired of your job, you want to find another job. So then say if you find another job, you don't like that job. Then you want to find another job, then you don't like that job. So you know what you got to do? This is the cheat code, what I'm going to tell y'all. I want y'all to, you may not like your job like how you like it. Just do it to the best of your abilities and pick the best of lesser evils. So just find you a job, because you might not like working, period. I understand. Don't nobody want to work. But don't nobody want to put in work either. That's my new phrase. Don't nobody want to work, but don't nobody want to put in work. So what I mean by put in work is that don't nobody want to put in work towards their goals, their future, or anything like that. So at the end of the day, you got to be able to put in work and focus on your goals. Because in reality, if you don't focus on your goals, you can't make it happen. So I want y'all to find a job, and I want y'all to pick the best of lesser evils, and then do that job, and then focus on yourself. Then once you focus on yourself, you'll figure it out. At the end of the day, you only try to figure stuff out when you have to. Stop trying to figure stuff out when you have to. Want to figure stuff out. That's where we go wrong at. That's why we live in like the 99%. We wait too late until we want to, because we was told that it can't happen. We was told it's not realistic. It's realistic. Look at the people who start YouTube channels at 50, 40, and they blowing up. They didn't know they could do that because they didn't put their mind to it. So in reality, if that's what you want to do, with anything you want to do in life, put your mind to it. And that's all I be trying to tell y'all, because I know y'all are tired of working 5 days out the week. Start putting in work where you making good money, but you inspired to do it. But it might not pop off at first, but find something you like doing where you might only have to work 2-3 times a week. Or maybe once a week, but you doing everything in one day, but you working. Do something like that. And then once you start learning how to generate money, you're going to learn that a job is not the only way you can generate money. Because at the end of the day, people think a job is guaranteed. It's not, until they want to lay you off. But that's how they get you, because you're comfortable now. You got that check every 2 weeks. But think about it. Your life going on. Stuff you want to do is getting slower and slower done because you're not getting paid that much money. So if you work overtime, you ain't got the money to do it for real, because you always at work. How you going to get it done? So start looking at your time, because your time is the most valuable currency. So, and I know y'all been tired of y'all jobs since forever. Me too. But in reality, you got to work it to the meantime. I get it. Just do your job to the best of your abilities and focus on you. Because I know you can't afford to quit right now, but you got your mindset that you can't afford to quit. That's cool, because you only focus on that. But once you start figuring stuff out, all the time you spending working, that's why I don't do overtime. I'm keeping it real. I do other things in this world, okay? I'm like a robot. But I want to stay a robot for a long time, okay? Because at the end of the day, If you're not a robot, you ain't gonna accomplish nothing out of life. Some days you gotta be a robot, okay? So that's why my music is starting to pick up now. I'm finally happy after 5-6 years. But I put in work. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't just going to work, I was putting in work. So start putting in work, no matter what you want to do. So once you start getting that situated, you ain't got to save. Because you've been putting in work. You got money coming from here you don't even touch. You just going to work all the time. That's why you tired and you hate your job, because you just going to work and life is not fun to y'all. And even the people that supervise you, they might feel the same way. That's why their life is not happy. They might not be happy at home, so you can't take it out on them. They may hate you for real, but they may not hate you. They may feel like you. They tired of this job, but they don't know what to do. So they don't never talk to nobody. They don't see what nobody about. They just take it out. But once you learn how to talk and understand and start to make yourself be free of that workplace, you're going to be free. That's what you need to do. And I know I tell y'all this a lot, but I just do things different. You know, use your off days to research. Use your off days to walk. Some days we used to be like, oh, it's nice outside. I don't want to do nothing else but just go outside. Why? You can go outside, be adding value to people. You start you up a challenge, you just talking outside. Because it's been a lot of years where it was nice outside, and then the years go by, and then you getting older. Start having discipline. And a lot of us not confident enough to have discipline. Because we still caught up on what they told us we have to do. You have to have a job and be responsible, true. But you got to learn how to lock in. When you start something, stop giving up when you start something. Why you keep locking in and giving it, because the job be taking up all your time. And think about it. All the people who don't even have jobs or got laid off, I'm going to keep it real. I ain't going to say those are blessings, but if you look at it in reality, it really is kind of like a blessing to find yourself, because now you can maneuver, think about what you can put your mind to while you got time off. Now, I didn't say you're going to be like that forever, laid off and not working, but you could be researching, doing everything, because you got every day to do it now. When you working, you don't got every day to do it. Or you got to make time. Y'all got to learn how to become a robot like me, okay? When I'm off, this is what I'm doing. At nighttime, I'm either at the studio or writing a rap. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I'm exercising. But I had to start putting my mind to it, and it makes me feel better that I do it, because I feel free now. And that's what keeps me sane, because I know y'all be on that job and y'all be feeling like y'all going crazy, it's driving y'all crazy, because y'all not doing nothing in y'all life and y'all not living life. Y'all think going to the club is fun, going to Florida, or anywhere you want to go off your work money is fun. But you spending your money to go on vacations, and then you got to wait a whole year for them to give you vacation time. Once it run out, you got to wait a whole nother year. But if you was putting in work, like I've been doing, and your accomplishments is happening slowly but surely, you putting in work. Now you living life like, people gonna be like, how you living life like that? I put in work instead of just going to work. That's why I always tell y'all, like, content is key, because you could have a zillion videos, and when people see you, you may only have 500 views on one video, but the videos you had years ago may have millions. So you eating off that millions, and people just looking at you like, how you eating and you only got 500 views? You only see me from now. You didn't see the videos I had years ago, because it's content. So that's why with music or whatever you want to do, movies, music, whatever, you need content. Start figuring out what's valuable. Put the content out there, because you don't know when the people going to come to your content. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. I have content now. If I just stuck and moped around and didn't have no content, I wouldn't be what I am today. My music wouldn't be there to even stream if I had no content. You see what I'm saying? So that makes me feel good that I'm putting in work. It may be slow, and the reason it be slow for real, because I gotta wait till I get paid, just like you. So to cut that out, in the meantime, while I'm waiting to get paid, just like you, I'm trying to figure out another income. And I know it's not gonna happen tomorrow, it's not gonna happen tonight. But those times that I'm spending to get another income, when it happens, I want it to be set up where can't nothing stop the show. So if your car break down and stuff like that, you got to stop because you got to get your car fixed. But if you got 4 or 5 incomes coming in, okay, we can use this income to fix this car, use this income to do what I want to do, use this income to pay bill. That's how it go. But when you focus on that, your bills going to one income, then you broke again because you only got one income. Once you focus on generating 5 incomes, then you getting it. It may take some time. Even the job you working at. Like I just said previously, you might see me at 500 views, but I've been doing this for years. So even the job that you work at, it wasn't established when it first happened. You only see it when it happened. So it's already set up for you. You need to get something that's not set up for you, make it happen, establish it, and then now you good. Because in the long run, you took care of yourself because you made sacrifices. How you want to live, how you want to live, but you ain't making no sacrifices. You can't even discipline yourself to walk or run every day. How you going to discipline yourself to stay determined if you're not willing to make a sacrifice for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Now, every weekend I do this. Some days I do it during the week. But I get up and I look forward to this because I want to add value to y'all because I'm in the same situation as you. I know y'all tired of y'all job, but what y'all gonna do to change it? Because if y'all not doing nothing to change it or doing your research or whatever you want to do, it's gonna be the same thing every year. Then, okay, I don't like this job, I'm gonna get another job. Okay, you're gonna go to the other job, you don't like it. But now it's the same cycle. You know why? Because you weren't focusing on yourself. And that's where a lot of us go wrong. Because I didn't focus on myself. I'm going to be real. I was lazy. I didn't even want to walk. I'm walking every day now. I look at stuff different now. So if I feel like I got to write a song in the studio, I just be like, I write a song. I don't look at stuff like, when it comes to me, I value my quality. So I don't look at stuff like I need to rush it through. I need to give it my all. But I started thinking, change my mindset. I need to do this like somebody paying me $1 million to do it. To the best of my abilities. So you can't control what nobody else think at your job. But you can do your job to your best abilities. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to slack off. But sometimes they want extra. If they don't like you, you ain't going to never get it right. That's just how it is. So that's how I go. So that's what I want to tell y'all. And y'all know, I want y'all to stay strong. Keep going on your job. I know y'all can't afford to quit, but in reality, you can't afford to quit because you looking at it like that's your backbone. That's why. You looking at it like that's all you got because you treating your life like that. Start putting your mind to other things. That's the first thing people go wrong. Am I getting paid yet? You ain't gonna never get paid because you keep worrying about getting paid. I know it sounds crazy. You ain't gonna never get paid because you ain't gonna never do it. Just get up and do it. And even the little accomplishments I see from my music now, I wasn't even getting that. But I started focusing on making my music better. And I started to feel good about myself. Because it's like, I'm doing something right. Because I'm not focused about, am I getting paid yet? Because I'm just like you. I'm human just like you. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect. But I'm here with you. So let me know what y'all take on this video. And I'll see y'all in a minute.